Ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba, bum-bum. Bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum, ba-da-ba. Hello, Biotech. So, we're going to start today with what do I need union ore wise? Because I kind of want to start in the volcano to get minerals before doing Kut-Kus. So, get rid of these iron weapons. Half aches. Thank you. Hello. We want 2 union ore for this one. 13 dragonite. None of those. So I need another 2, so that's 4 union to upgrade this. And then if I made Plesioth armor, which I'm definitely considering, that's like another 12 union. Yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12, 16. So we need like 16 total union ore to make everything I want to make. Hello, Winnie the Pooh. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, we have all the Plesioth stuff already. I would need to get some Cephalo stuff, but I can do that in Village, low rank, to do it extra easy if I wanted to. And if I get all the union ore gathered up, I'd want to do that anyways, because I'll have to fight Monoblos for an upgrade. Yeah, so we're going to start with volcano mining in the urgent, followed by triple carting. I'm actually going to take off my armor for this, so I can die that much faster when we're done mining. I feel like that's potentially a good idea. Oh, it's a sale day. Yes, also hella psychotic. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to be kind of taking a break from Kut-Ku to do some mining. Now that we have access to the urgent quest to the volcano. And I can't go below 65,000. So doing this before Kut-Ku is definitely a good idea. I'm just gonna hop right in. Hope we can get some good stuff out of this. And off we go. I do want to get rid of the IO prey. So I can mine at this node. Why'd you fly that way? Okay, other one's over there. Like, just grab this on the way up, sort of thing. I feel like the Union ore is all going to be up top, though. Yeah, probably. It's kind of the goal, though, isn't it? Make it easier for me to cart when I'm done mining. Yep, so we're back to having the timer on. Ow. I honestly thought they would do more than that with no armor. Okay. Good to see that it met your... I really only... Like, I just kept the old message and then just updated the start of it. Oh yeah, dang it, I forgot to change the filter's wording. No. Rip. Always gotta forget something, don't I? Every time, it's just something I forget. Where is that command even located? There it is. I like how the no new talk is on its own line. I'm just gonna remove the word rise. There we go. That should do it. If we don't get any Union or rust stones, a double rust stone, okay. Triple rust stone. Alright, we got some Dragonite, that's good. And a Firestone. Alright, this trip is already worth it now. Firestone, I feel like, is going to be the rare thing here. And I am going to need more of those, I already know. There's the Union, nice. Alright. Alright, yeah, up top, 4 rust zones. 4 rust zones in this upper area. Okay, we're back on the mining. Taking a break from Kut-Ku, doing mining. Now that we can go here and triple cart to leave. It's the place to be. Yeah, so I'm only planning on doing like 3 to 4 hours today because my friend Koamaru, I want to play Destiny and Trials of Osiris with him, and he'll be off work later. So, today is probably just going to be a fairly chill mining / Kut-Ku day. I never remember. Is the mining point back here? Is there a mine? I thought there was a mining point in this zone. Am I blind? I might be blind. There it is. Now we die. So I did only get 1 union, but I got a Firestone, 4 Dragonite, and 4 Rust Stones. There's one. There's one. I hope you're all doing good tonight, though. Did I not turn it on? Dang it, sorry. Now they're there. I really did forget the things today, I know. Forgot the counter too. So our next Union ore we get, I'll be using to upgrade that sword and shield we were making. And then after that, I guess we work towards the having enough for the armor and greatsword upgrades that we were looking at. Good, there's still Dragonite down here. That's good. Spoiler chat, Stray. If you don't already know, Discord spoiler chat. Hello, Bugs. Hello, Bugs. I'm doing good, though. I'm doing pretty good. I should go to the other one, where all the Bullfango are. Honestly, I probably know less than you at this point, Stray, and I'd like to keep it that way. I've got a long period of waiting ahead of trying to stay spoiler-free. Oh, they moved me so far away. Wow, my health just vanished. How did a Bullfango take off over half my health bar? The other ones only hurt me a little bit, and then that one just deleted me. No, I understand not having armor, but like the first one that hit me didn't hit me that hard. Is the thing. Alright, thanks, Stray. I appreciate going there for it. Yeah, when Rise happened, I saw the first trailer. In this case, I haven't seen anything. I just know there's stuff to avoid, and we're gonna try our best to keep it that way. Alright, 4 Rust Stones. Iron Sword. Iron Hammer. You know what, I can turn off the Kut-Ku counter for the moment until we need it again. Night Lance. Crossbow gun, okay. We'll sell all of those. Okay, then we store a bunch of Dragonite, Firestone, Union. How are we in Iron? Iron is full, Earth Crystals are full. 14 Dragonite ore. Okay. No. The moment I turn that off, I love that the moment I turn that off, that gets asked. No. We are doing mining at the moment. We hit HR 16, and that made the Urgent into 5-star show up, which is in the volcano. Which means I'm putting Kut-Ku on pause so I can go mine in the volcano and triple cart to get minerals much faster. No, actually, we're relatively close. We're like 2/3 of the way there, ish. So, you know, good progress is happening. I mean, do I even really need to take a cool drink? Probably not. I did 24 Kut-Ku last stream. Which means there's probably 3-ish streams of Kut-Ku left. For, you know, assuming I'm focusing Kut-Ku the whole time. Right now, though, we're just going to worry about mining. So. And I might dip into the village for more Monoblos if I get enough Union ore. Only 1 Union ore each time we do this so far is not great, but at least we're getting it. I'm kind of hoping that we get another rusted weapon, though. That'd be neat. Now that we have more rust stones coming in. We need 6 more Dragonite for the hammer upgrade we're looking at. 5. Four. 3. And then the last one over here. Yay, Firestone. Okay. Another Firestone is good still. Union ore is still kind of on the rare side, but at least it's a little more common here. Suddenly bugs, yes. No? Here it is. Not gonna get much out of this one, I feel like. Not much. I mostly want to do this to see if the other weapons we pick up will be better for hunting the Kut-Kus or not. And I guess for other options later on, but... it would be nice to have other weapons to play with, you know? Yeah, like that. That's not a weapon I can play with. Nothing else. Nope. What do you think? You'll probably never get one. I'll just never get one. Did Portable Third have rusted weapons? I can't remember. Hello, Arashi. It's all good. Alright. Is Rise the first game that didn't have the first mainline game that didn't have rust stones or rust shards? I'm pretty sure they were in DOS. They're definitely in here. They were in Portable Third and 3U. I don't know about Try. But 3U is an extension of Try, so that counts for me. They were definitely in 4U, they were in GU, and they're not in Rise. Yeah, see, that one hit me for not a ton of damage. About half my health. So yeah, these guys are hitting me for a normal amount of damage. I don't know what happened last time, where one hit me for like over half. Curious. Very curious. Well, they weren't in World either. No, they weren't. You could upgrade one of the dual blades into the ancient weapon type. But no, they weren't in World either. I 100% forgot World existed. Okay, so they're just not in 5th gen so far. which on its own feels strange. Okay, another Firestone. 3 more Dragonite, Macrolite. How are we doing on Macrolite ore? 57, okay. Also... yeah, that's off. If I got enough silver tickets, I could do this. I don't know if I want to. Okay. This is the main thing that needed Firestones. I don't know how to get more commendations. But we do have access to this if we can get more commendations. For a Dragon Greatsword. I'm not sure how I feel about the Gunhammer and Gunlance prototypes. I guess, yeah, Meteor Cannon is in there too, but I don't know if we want that. When we have this already. It's faster reload, I guess. Okay. I mean, I didn't even go through all my iron picks, did I? No, I didn't. Alright. We probably don't need to bring old ones. Nope, so I can die faster. We're currently doing mining with the Basarios Urgent. So I can go in, do my mining, and then triple. Make it go a little faster. Also, how are you doing today, Big G? Back up to the top of the mountain. Ooh, that's kind of cool. New people. I'm really not sure how I feel though, like about removing the rusted weapons, because there's some really nice weapon designs that I would have liked to have seen in 5th gen, you know? Especially the Gunlance comes to mind for me, but... Come on, Ruststones, Dragonite, Union... There's Union, cool. So that means we can finish the Sword and Shield. Yeah, they could, yeah. So there's our Sword and Shield upgrade, done. There's more Dragonite, good. More Firestone, also good. Alright, we have enough Firestone. Not much. I was just talking about rust stones and rusted weapons not existing in 5th gen. Outside of the dual blades in World. I hadn't really thought about it either until I was just thinking about rusted weapons here. And then what games had rusted weapons in them. Okay, so our mining in this one. Wow, okay. Always nice to get a singular node. We'll get a little bit out of this one before we cart. Okay, we're gonna ask a question that is okay to answer. How do I get more commendations with the quests that I currently have available to me? Given that I've done all of the village quests I have available, and I have Monoblos and Diablos and Gravios Urgents. And I've done 1, 2, 3, and 4-star hub. I have 3 commendations total. Can I get more with the quests I've already done or not? Or are commendations something you only get a limited amount of as you progress? If people know the answer to this, or find out, that is okay. It would be strange, yes, but considering I only have 3, I am a little intrigued by my lack of them. Yes, we are looking mostly for Union. Oh, what an evil requirement. The Herbivore Eggs quest. Herbivore Egg on Village. Kurumin. Okay. That's enough information for me. Thank you. I don't normally ask for Monster Hunter 1 info, and now I have enough. That's good for me. Hello, Frank. It's because we can die faster with no armor. We're currently just using the Basarios Urgent to farm mining runs in high rank at the moment. So no armor makes me die that much faster. So I can just, you know, get in there, mine, triple cart, to leave. that one did half of my health. When most of them just do a little bit. That's so strange. Sometimes they get critical hits on you, apparently. Rust stone at maximum. I guess I got a duplicate then? Or something? Because I definitely didn't have 5. Okay. Alright, let's upgrade our sword. So I'll save getting the commendations for after I go back to the village for monoblos. Which I honestly might do after if I get 2 more union or after this, then I'll go back to village to farm monoblos and do that. So we can get the great sword, both of the great swords in one go, I guess. Okay. Thunderbane to Frightbane, all my union, 6 rubber, 3 electro. All my union, 6 rubber, 3 electro. To Frightbane. What did it make you think of, yes? Thunder Tip. Oh hey, we can actually see this one too. We can make Thunder Tip. So it looks like it's just a shortcut to this weapon. Instead of using tickets in these things, you upgrade to it. Lots of green sharpness. Pretty good raw, 321. And Thunder. Makes a ton of thunderbugs, a bunch of electrosnacks, and a bunch of rubbery hide, but no more ore. So that's good. Also 100,000 zenny. That's quite a bit. Okay, so now we're saving 2 union for this one. And we have enough firestones for this now. I do not know about the restriction. Oh, I have a rust stone. Iron sword. I had an idea also, why not just bring some barrel bombs? Hello, Mikari. Because we're doing mining runs in the volcano, where you mine and then cart 3 times. It helps you die. It helps you die faster if you don't have armor. We're still in 4-star quest, but because we hit HR 16, the Basarios Urgent showed up, and so we're just not clearing the Basarios, so we can mine there before getting to HR 17. Because if we beat it, the quest, because it's 5-star, it would go into the 5-star list, and we won't be able to do it anymore until we got up there ourselves. So we're kind of just exploiting the game, I guess. it gave us access to it and we're just not clearing it. No. We're at 98 Kut-Ku down, and we have 62 to go, I think. $62 more. Yes. But it's good to take a break from Kut-Ku and do some mining to get some more weapons and stuff. Come on, give me Union. 2 Union ore, that's what we need right now. 2 Union ore. Also, more Dragonite is good. Because we have a hammer to upgrade. There's one. Good, more Dragonite. More Union, perfect. So now we have enough for the Greatsword. Barring more Union being needed for the Greatsword if it upgrades again, we just need 11 more Union for the Plesioth armor. We're definitely getting it way faster doing it here, though. I'm pretty interested in the Plesioth armor. Hello, Solo. Right, so now... Okay. I'm just using that to go down the mountain faster. It's like a Farcaster. Get rid of these two so I can mine here relatively safer. Okay. Now we do more mining in the hot side. I'm doing pretty good solo. I hope you are too. Is it faster to get rid of them first and then mine? Probably. Can I really get rid of them though, is the question. Maybe. Let's find out. No, they're respawning. Never mind. It's not worth it. They're already respawning. So many bugs. And now you have lots of them. Oh, a rust stone. You really can just get rust stones everywhere in here, it feels like. Hello, bugs. I found the bugs. And then we go do the Bullfango mining point. I think the big question is going to be what armor we're going to use for the waist piece alongside the Plesioth. Did I not mute? I thought I tried to mute for the cough. If the cough actually came through, I apologize. Okay. Yeah, it'd have to be something that looks okay with Plesioth armor, right? Which is like going to be nothing. Nothing is going to really fit Plesioth armor, because of it being like a skin-tight suit sort of thing. So, we'll have to wait and see. Have to wait and see. Yeah, I think though that going for the commendations is going to be something we want to do because we don't have any dragon weapons, and I really want to see how they would perform on like the rafts. So anyways, there's more Union, more Dragonite, more Macalite. Nope, nothing good. Not that one. Oh hey, we have enough Dragonites. Okay, 20 Earth, 20 Dragonite, 15 Macalite. 20 Earth Crystals, 15 Macalite, 20 Dragonite ore. Oof. An English one. Onslaught Hammer. That's so much Dragonite ore. Ugh. 935, incredibly durable and powerful hammer, prized for its balanced handling. 3 defense, 935. It's already... Okay, it's as good? No, it's worse than my Kut-Ku hammer currently. Because low sharpness, but it upgrades to a lot better raw. I don't even know if there's more than one. No. Ask me in Discord later, Solo, and I'll try to give you a more accurate answer. Okay. So yeah, now we need a ton of Dragonite ore. I'm not gonna worry about focusing on that at the moment. Also, 99 iron. It takes an entire stack of iron ore. I just noticed that now. One full stack of iron. Yep, 50 Dragonite, Marlux. Anyway, so I have enough Union ore. So never mind. I need 9 more Union ore. I tried to speak. You need 3 per. I need 12 total for the Plesioth armor. But I also need a waste item of my choice. Steel belt could work. It's got 20 defense, and it just needs a ton of Dragonite. But we might get that much in the process. This has more defense, but less elemental. I feel like steel belt might be the way to go. So, anyways, back to the mining. I want to get the rest of the Union ore, and then we'll hop over to the village, I think, for the commendation and monoblos parts. There's the word I was looking for. Also, somehow I didn't break a single pickaxe on that one. We're also going to need to do more Kezu and more Gypsaros, and harvest up a bunch of Thunderbugs. I don't know, maybe we won't do any Kut-Ku today. Maybe today will just be making weapons and armor. Who knows? I wouldn't mind that as a change of pace from the usual Kut-Ku grind we've been on. More like up the mine rather than down the mine. The volcano just goes upwards. Hey, Dragonite. 48 to go. 47. It might be a good idea, because we really only care about Union ore right now, to just go up here and then blow ourselves up 3 times and just focus on mining this upper section, because I haven't seen Union ore down below. We didn't get Union ore to begin with on this one. Or maybe run down and mine what we can with the rest of our health and then blow ourselves up. Those are both options. Yeah. Let our health run out. Bomb, bomb. This area, I don't know. I don't know. We care about Union ore. The rust stones are nice, but I don't. You can't bomb in the base camp. Not quite a kill. Hello, Dusk. Bonk. I wonder how hard it is to, if you can sidestep the whole bomb explosion. Wow. Oh, I didn't die. Okay, he just fell over. Come on, hit me better. Tail me. I honestly thought these guys would be more effective at hitting me than they are. Okay, we didn't get any Union ore that time, but that's alright. Did we? I forgot already. I forgot already. What did I get off of that? No, we got a rust stone, that's right. I decided to keep going because we got fire and rust. Hello, Foolish. I'm doing good. Dragonite, Firestone, Acolyte. Yes. Yes, I am. We are taking a break from Kut-Ku though, because on reaching HR-16, we got access to the Basarios Urgent, which is the urgent to get into 5-star, and it's in the volcano. So we're using that to mine the volcano before we can actually go to the volcano. Right now we're mostly focusing on getting Union ore out of it. Although any Dragonite or Firestone or Ruststones we get is also good. Definitely more common than previous areas. Volcano is always good for minerals. Union and Firestone are still on the rare side. Like, we'll have attempts where we don't get any, but Dragonite, it shows up regularly. Like, we started this stream needing like 14 Dragonite for a hammer upgrade, and we already got all of it, and a bit extra. So, our current material needs is like 46 more Dragonite for that same hammer to be upgraded again. And 11 Union ore for the armor we're aiming for. And another 12 Dragonite ore for the armor, also, a piece of armor. So I guess 12 Dragonite and 12 Union for the armor, and then another 50 Dragonite and 2 Union for other weapons. Although Dragonite for the hammer is less relevant to me. It's just it's a thing that'll happen rather than a thing I'm focusing on. Yeah, but it's definitely more common here. Wow, what an unfortunate node. That's sad. Ruststone. Union, good. Double Union. We like to see it. Firestones. Another Ruststone. Another Union. No, this is a good run. Another Firestone. Very good amount of minerals. It also broke all of our pickaxes, but you know. What do we got? 3 Union, 2 Ruststones, 2 Dragonite. Very nice. Also, current plans, I'll probably not be streamed tomorrow, and then probably the day after, but tomorrow is going to be a no day. And I have no more picks. Out of pickaxes. bit unfortunate. I'm really hoping we'll get another rusted weapon in this process. Just for the sake of, you know, new things. This place is definitely racking up the cart counter. But that's okay. Interesting that I went forward off of that one. I mean, yeah, I guess I am. I'm gonna have to start selling old armor soon. We're kind of running out of space, and if we're gonna make a whole new armor set, we're gonna have to make room for it. Yeah, we're very out of room. I'm gonna need to get rid of the early battle / Cephalos armor. Move all of this down, and then put the new thing in here. Yeah, but still. It's nice to be able to keep the old stuff, you know? Alright, up to 6 on that, 6 on this. We need to get to 14 before I head out, I think. How much does Firestone sell for, I'm curious? 860, that's not bad. I definitely feel that, Big G. It's nice having everything there. Okay, nothing new. A point could be made for getting rid of my old weapons that are weak. But if I'm going to be carrying this over to MHG, I also kind of want to hold on to any weapons I have on the off chance that they become more upgradable. I don't know. I kind of, you know, if that's a thing that happens, though, I want to have them there. Hello, Eskimode. How are you doing? And hello, Henkel. At home. My armor is in its box. If you're trying to do mining runs and triple cart to leave, it helps to not have armor. That's my thought behind it. Nope. There's only one gathering quest in Monster Hunter 1. It's an event quest, and it's only in the Forest and Hills. This is a urgent quest that is, we're currently in 4-star. This is the urgent into 5-star, and if I clear it, I won't be able to do it until I get to 5-star. So our strat here is go in quest to mine the volcano out and triple cart, which leaves the quest intact to be taken again. If we don't get any union or anything good up here, I will abandon and start it over. Yeah, only one Dragonite so far. If this last node is no good, it's a reset. Even with the Firestone. There's a union. Alright, never mind. Now we're good. Now that we have union, it's good to go. Yep, so you have to either finish the quest or triple cart to keep things. Note? There it is. There it is. There I go. Really? I kinda hadn't noticed that. We are dying. And down again. Nothing else, and dead. And then we'll just bomb ourselves for the last cart. I am. I'm having a nice day today so far. And then kick the bomb. And then kick the bomb again. Except accidentally draw the weapon. Cool. We got a union ore, I think. A singular union. Two Dragonite, 8 Acolyte. Do we need more Earth Crystals? Yes, we do. We need 8 more. Okay. Did I put the Dragonite away? I did. Okay. And around again. I gotcha. Hello, Pork. How are you doing tonight? We are mining, yes. Tonight is a break from Kut-Ku. We still have like 60-ish Kut-Ku to do, but right now we're mining. Right now is because we have the Basarios Urgent, we can do volcano mining before 5-star. And we are 100% taking advantage of that. Dragonite ore. more Dragonite ore. Just give me Union ore though. Give me Union ore. Nope, you can't. That's the thing. The reason I'm starting with this, rather than starting with Kut-Ku, is you can't do D-Hunter rank. So once I hit HR16's limit, it won't go down anymore. Union? Come on, give me Union. There it is. There's the Union ore. Two. Nice, we're pulling it out bits at a time, but we're still getting it. 2 Union and 4 Dragonite. Yeah, we got 2. I must be missing something in the joke. That would be way too long. That would take forever. It would take all the long. Bonk. Bonk. Alright. Nothing there. Now we're going to go on this side. Mine this area out. Tired and hungry? Can you fix the hungry part? Will you fix the hungry part? Is the next question. Not just can you, but will you fix it? Rip. Rip, bad node. Juice! I like your name because I like juice. I have some orange juice in the fridge for late. Hey, Union! You can get Union down here? Alright then. I didn't know that. I just never seen Union down at this level. Juice is pretty great, so... Oh my gosh. Oh, the bugs! The bug swarm. The bug swarm! Yep. Vespoids do be like that in Monster Hunter 1. I'm not bothered by the cool drink being stolen though. That's fine. So 3 Union ore on this run is very nice. Sure. That's definitely a direction I can get hit. I got tossed quite hard there. Alright, and then we'll blow ourselves up for the last one. This run got us 4 Dragonite and 3 Union, which is really nice. That's enough Union for a whole armor piece. I did not, Pork. At the time when we went through Dose, you couldn't get to the hub, and I tried doing, at the time, it was a kind of a workaround patch where you replaced all of the low rank hunts with the high rank hunts. But doing that meant there was no progression, you just had access to all of high rank at once, which made it really awkward, and we decided not to do high rank at the time. So, I will return to Dose eventually, now that Dendorma is a thing you can do. Okay, we're up to 10? So, I need 4 more Union ore. We're making great progress on that. And we have enough, hold on actually, we have enough for this. So 12 Dragonite and 10 Macrolite. Let's get this one out of the way. I don't actually think there's servers for Dose yet. I don't think so. 10 Macrolite, all 12 Dragonite. Waist piece, steel belt, 34k. Because there's no Plesioth waist piece. That should look fine with the Plesioth armor, honestly. Okay, we're finally gonna sell our old Cephalosan battle armor to make room for this. Rip old armor. Hello, new armor. Okay, and then the Plesioth armor will go here on the rest of this. Alright. Yeah, let's open our rust zone as well. Nothing good. Alright. Bum bum. Ba 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 bum bum. 4 more Union to go. And then we'll go to the village, fight some Monoblos, fight some Cephalos, and have new armor. And then if we still have time, I'll work towards getting the stuff for our last Sword and Shield upgrade as well, which is like a whole bunch of Thunderbugs and some Gypsaros and Kezu parts. Yeah, and the Herbivore. So like, between Herbivore and Firestone, Herbivore Eggs is the one in the desert, which is kind of annoying, if I remember right. Like, we did it, but you have to run through that last area with all of the Gen Prey in it, if I remember right. Let's see what it's rare stakes and catalysts for standard Dasus. So I'll probably want to use that for it. Just buy a stack of catalysts, a stack or two of catalysts before we leave. It's going pretty good, Dusk. Just, this is a break from Kut-Ku grind day to upgrade weapons and make new armor. Because we can. Give me Union ore. A stone? Also 48 more Dragonite. Oh, honey is that thing you gather. Makes healing items and stuff. $47 to go. More Firestone. More Firestone. There's a Union. Alright, this is a good mining run now. Just one Union. But that's a good thing to be getting. Also, we went through all our picks again. Alright, we're just gonna bomb our way down to the bottom. I'm gonna go for that one point that we saw that we got Union from before. I mean, I think Farcasters are cheaper than bombs. It just lets me, you know, cart faster. So now we need 3 more Union ore. Here they come. Love it when you have all that effort to get that one more mine and it's just nothing. Always a good time. Alright. Ruststone, a Union, and 4 Dragonite. That's pretty good. Also, I really wasn't thinking before. You only really need to bring you only really need to bring bombs to leave the top area, and then after that we can just use these, which are effectively large barrel bombs in damage. I guess that tells us, right? We didn't really know how effective they were being on the Basarios in the past, but it does the same amount of damage to me as a large barrel bomb does. So those might actually be just large barrel bombs for hitting Basarios. I think the follow-up question then is, are you going to follow up on that particular coworker's interest? Hello, Corridor. We are mining and making new weapons and new armor. Okay. Okay. We're up to 11 Union ore. We need 14. Yeah, so 3. I'm stuck on the wall. Rip. Three more Union, and then we go back to the village. I'm really glad we got this urgent. It's so much faster doing stuff here than it is in the jungle. What are the pointy teeth in your mouth called? Like the two in the on the upper half that are pointy. The canines, yeah, that's the one. My right one is just has been oddly sharp feeling for some reason. And I keep prodding at it, and then it's like, ouch, that's sharp. Like I've been doing that all stream. Not the only one. me and you both, I see. Give me union ore. Give me union ore. Thank you. 2 more to go. Two more union to go. 1 more union to go. $600 to bomb. Very good. Yep. But we're also almost done with the mining for now. I just need 1 more union ore. If you find it relaxing, then, you know, honestly, that's good. Rip. Okay, no more there. Extra rust stone. Yeah, I want to get rid of these. I want to get rid of the bugs in a fun way. In a fun way. Fun. Please. It does not look like I'm going to get my wish. And right back down to the paralysis. Yes, a union right at the end. Perfect. That was the last one we needed. Hello, Pixel Saber. Now we just blow ourselves up on a rock. And then we're going to go offline back to the village. Perfect. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to make a list for myself of the things that we need. And then we'll work through that. Now that we have the mineral requirements out of the way. Two rust stones, that's cool. Let's open the rust stones up. Iron Lance. Yeah, be as strict as you feel necessary when it comes to this. Okay, so, got that done. We're making Plesioth armor. This is going to call for 25 cephaloscales. We have 8. We'll be doing that in the village though, so they die that much faster. We have enough Plesioth mins and Plesioth scales. Yep, 25. 20, not 25, you're right. I'm used to thinking of 5-piece sets, not 4. You're right. 8 out of 20. We need 5 each of these. Monoblos Spine and Monoblos Shell. And we need 17 Thunderbugs. Six Electro Sacks. And 7 Rubbery Hides. Hello, Balbazoo. That covers the armor that we need and the 2 weapons we're looking to upgrade. So what's probably going to happen is we're going to go offline. We're going to do the cephaloscales. Then we'll do the Monoblos parts. Then we'll come back online, use the event quest gathering to run up to the forest and hills to try to get Thunderbugs, Farcaster out and leave, and then do low rank Kezus and Gypserai. So, yes, Bork. If you see a given piece of armor, everything else in that set will cost the exact same. We haven't been to the village for a bit. Okay, so now Cephas. We'll be doing this with Hammer. I should just do it with full Gravios, honestly. Why not? Right, having the anti-wind isn't going to do anything. Grab. So the Kut-Ku Jaw and the Earthshaker are the same here, raw-wise. I'm going to take it just so I can see what it looks like. Oh, also while we're here, we should probably do some Gravios. I forgot about that weapon. This one calls for 5 Gravio shells. And thankfully we already have the Dragonite there. Okay. So we want Liver of Legend, probably. That's Wyvern eggs. We're just paying attention for the Herbivore egg quest. Alright, Cephaloscale time. Oh, it's this hammer, okay. This hammer. Is there a hammer on the hammer? I think there is. Earthshaker. Upgrades to Onslaught. We're gonna be smacking these guys out of the earth a fair bit. We might just look at, make use of our sonic bombs that they have. They're still pretty durable. Nine. Got one of them. Okay, a full spin, at least when you're in green, will kill one. Okay. I've got to figure out how they move again. Right, it's near this tree. Between this tree and grass. Okay, there's one going that direction. There's another one. I think. Wow, why are you over there? What the heck? Doesn't normally go that far. I'm being tricked. No. We're taking a break to get armor now. Armor and weapon. These Cephalos are playing tricky, though. Fin? Dang it. I don't want a fin. I feel like the fins are rare, too. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, those two are going to be next. Thanks, Cephalos. Worst possible time you could have done that. Nope, they're going the other direction now. I'm also not getting cephaloscales. The thing that you normally don't want to get, I'm not getting. And a whiff. Armor in this case. I need cephaloscales for armor. There's 10. Halfway there. I already had 8, so I got 2, so that's good. No, it requires Cephalos for the armor itself. Plesioth armor takes Cephalos parts, along with the Plesioth parts. I already have all the Plesioth parts, I have the ore we need, I just don't have enough Cephaloscales yet. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you. No, you don't have to hunt Plesioth, I'll make the Plesioth armor. It's only because the Veggie Elder exists. It's if you didn't figure out that you could trade Kut-Ku parts for Plesioth parts, then yes, you would have to hunt Plesioth. No, do not jump in the water. Don't jump into the groundwater, please. There's one. 11. Am I wrong, though? I mean, at this rate, we will be able to just turn in some livers to end the quest. And maybe get some extra scales at the end of it. By the, you know, if it looks like our time is gonna run out. Or if we have a stack of livers. Why do you do that? I missed. I whiffed somehow. Do not go back into the sand. You went back into the sand. Oh my gosh, I can't hit him. There we go. I just want scales, and it's giving. I have more livers than I have scales. Help. Why are you doing this to me, game? Dang, Cephalos also just veering away like that when I think it's coming towards me. But it is all a falsehood. You're making progress. And we're gonna whiff that one, alright. Hello, Captain Renegade. I should have brought the Kut-Ku jaw. Stop it! I just want to sharpen. I know what you're talking about, yes. I could imagine that being a thing. What? No, come back. Cephalos pushing another Cephalos away from me. We're almost capped out on livers in under 15 minutes. Okay. How are we getting so many livers? I think I ran out of hammer. I ran out of stamina. I can't hit anything. Dang it, Cephalos. Too early. Hello, Cephalos. These guys are being really awkward to hit for some reason. But still managing to hit me consistently. Okay, the Cephalos pushed the other one out of my reach. I just want you to notice that. He flew by and pushed him out of my hammer reach. No, Cephalos, why? I just want to hide. I just want to say words correctly. And this one decided to jump up this way instead. Only to go back in, okay. Yeah, I don't know either. 14. If we get one more liver, I will just go to the box. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go there now. I have 9. It's a 3 liver quest. I'm gonna turn it in and see if we get scales, and if we do, I'll just take the quest and turn the livers in right away. And see if we can get the rest of them that way. It might be a reward in the thing. We got no cephaloscales. Okay. Did you succeed though in the end, Stray? Thank you very much, Nero. Welcome. Hello. No cephaloscales. I'm not sure if you even get cephaloscales from this hunt, from turning in the quest reward. I'll do it again though. I don't really want to hunt a whole cephadrome, even though that's probably the right way to do this. cycling quest because there was nothing there that I needed. It's so much faster to cycle. I'm used to the online side of it now. Again, nothing. Nothing to do there. Also, I 100% forgot to buy catalyst in the town before coming back here. Nope, gotta cycle it again. Nothing at all in the things I want. It's being very not nice. Very not nice. There's livers. Alright, let's see if it gives me any cephaloscales, if I turn it in right away or not. Nope. Alright, so turning in that quest doesn't get you any cephaloscales at all. Doing a cephadrome probably would, but we also have not seen that show up. I should have been grabbing the sonic bombs before turning in the liver. Oh well. I've got a whole bunch of Piscine jaws and fangs. Let's see, Piscine jaw, Piscine fang, okay. Yeah, we're up to 14, 6 more. Hello, Kage. How are you doing? There's livers. No Cephadrome. Back to livers. I'd say we're doing pretty good. We spent some time in the volcano on the hub, got a whole bunch of Union ore, and now we're getting Cephalos parts, so we can make our Plesioth armor. And then we're gonna do some Monoblos for a Greatsword upgrade, some Gravios for a hammer upgrade, and then gathering some Thunderbugs, and I missed, and other stuff. We're still in 4-star, we're still on Kut-Kus. We're just taking a break from Kut-Ku because we got access to the volcano through the Urgent into 5-star. Taking a break from Kut-Ku to get new gear. 15. I saw the Cephalos. Where'd they go? There they are. Hello, Schmo. How are you doing tonight? Alright, he's leaving. Usually they wait there, so I waited, and then he didn't wait. Take what we can get. Okay, they're looping around again. We're doing good. Making new armor. Being tricked by Cephalos all the time. Also. I got multiple there. No, your dang tail. Carve you quick before you go away. Got another one that's 16 out of 20. Alright, there's the Cephalos we're waiting for. Liver. Okay. Wasn't sure if I'd hit him. Liver. Well, at least we now have enough to leave the quest when we're done. No, I hate it when they do that. When they just turn around right in front of me. It's really annoying. Okay. Okay, time to sharpen again. They really do tease. Dang, I got distracted with that one, didn't see this one. And I missed, because I was angled badly. Okay. I didn't pay attention to him being there. I missed again. I missed again. Dang it. Alright, this is good. And we're getting more livers. Come on, come here. Alright, I hit him. I didn't have enough stamina for there. I got him, sort of. Okay, there's one that's weakened. Dang it, I was not far enough. I thought he was going to turn away, I just didn't think it would be that soon. So I missed it because of that. Oh, I got one. Okay. Another one down. Another liver. Already up to 5 livers. I think this one will get to us first. No, he paused. This one will get to us first. More livers. The thing is, Big G, is the Saphodrome hasn't shown up as a hunt I can do yet. Oh wait, curved. Like, I would consider doing a Saphodrome, but one hadn't shown up in the village since I've been back. So, I don't get a choice. Missed. It's not that it's only in village, but why would I want to do it in hub if it's going to have more health? If I have to do Saphodrome, I'd at least rather do it in the village where it has less HP, you know? And this time he didn't stay in the ground to turn around like usual. Encephaloscales are somehow uncommon. They're effectively... They are more large monsters than most small monsters are. They'll notice you with an exclamation point. They can limp like Cephadrome can. How did I miss that? Alright, you're going up there, which means you're going to come back down to here. And except you're going to stop in front of me for no apparent reason. And then you get pushed away by the other Cephalos. Because why not? Luckily it's doing this a bunch, so it can making up for my misses here. There we go. "17 out of 20. We are getting there, slowly. Bad angle. Too late. Remember when we had the Deluxe get a monster part break for us in Rise? I don't remember what we were hunting. Maybe it was Teostra? And we just had him jump out and get a break. Yeah. It might have been a clip somewhere, I'd have to look. Stop giving me livers. Dang it. And then it pushed out of the way. The Cephalos pushing each other out of the way of my hits is an annoyance that I didn't expect to be a thing. If you think this is bad, Schmo, you haven't seen that I've carded over 5,000 times in our GU run. More livers. Yeah, we're going to be returning to GU in the future to finish up the rest of the deviants and stuff. Dang it! They push each other aside! Ah. Alright, looks like I'm gonna get that one first. Okay. How about no? I do not feel like Bashi. Yes, well. The EXs and the climb up to them as well. We did all of the deviants with rank appropriate gear. All the way up. Come on, please. Give me scales, yes. Outside of a couple in low rank, when I was still new to streaming, everything has been done solo. And I did a couple rampages in Rise with FPS failure, because I wanted to know what the multiplayer experience for rampages was, because it was very clearly a multiplayer-oriented bit. But, yeah, the G5s. Deadeye G5 was a nightmare. Some of the G5s were better than others. I have over 10 livers. And I still need more scales. Deadeye G5 was the most brutal hunt in the entirety of the Monster Hunter series that I've done. Without a question. You hunt a Deadeye, young Garuga in Sanctuary. When it gets low on health, a Silverwind Nargacuga shows up. And then after you've killed both of them, you get another Deadeye. And the problem is that Silverwind can detect you through smoke bombs. And so you can't actually smoke bomb until you clear out the first one. So as soon as the Silverwind shows up, you can't do anything about it noticing you. It'll see you through smokes. Or detect you through smokes. And so you have to effectively kill Deadeye as fast as you can. Silverwind shows up, kill Deadeye while avoiding Silverwind, then kill the Silverwind, and then kill another Deadeye. It was so difficult. I did all of the Deadeye Garugas up to that point with Hunting Horn. Mostly in Guild Hunting Horn. But I had to Valor Longsword that hunt. There was just no getting around it for me. I needed the raw power of Valor Longsword with my adrenaline sets. And then we did the EX with Guild Hunting Horn again. Come here. I will never, ever do Deadeye G5 again. My gosh, now it's just giving me fins. Yes, we played through all of the quests in Rise, except for like a couple of the event quests as it was ending. That includes all of the arenas with all of the weapons. It is all archived on the YouTubes. I honestly liked the Deadeye fight. I just didn't like doing a Deadeye with Silverwind. Don't talk about whatever's next year, please. I don't want to know. Whatever it is, I don't want to know. I didn't even watch the trailer. There's a reason my title for the stream is Don't Talk About It. I'm going super careful into this upcoming year. Because I have to dodge spoilers all over the internet. Wow, how did I miss both of those? How did I miss both? Bonk. Ah! I believe we just had a talk about this recently in my Discord about how you can put all the text you want up, people still aren't gonna read. And then it happened anyways. But yeah. I didn't see anything I shouldn't see, I just know that you were talking about something. And I looked away. I just want cephaloscales. And it's giving me livers over and over. I have 10 livers and 3 scales. Yes, yes it is. I'm still planning on doing for you eventually. What? Oh no, heat res! I forgot. I forgot I was dying to cold, to heat stuff. I was like, wait, why am I dead? No. Do I even have cool drink? I even had a cool drink. I'm just gonna turn this one in. Yeah, 3DS servers and stuff. You're talking about in GU, right? I've done Hyper Silverlos, but not Hyper Goldian. And definitely not both of them together. If I'm remembering correctly. Still no scales in the rewards. Yeah, I do not own Chaos Oil 3. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Excuse me? Didn't mute that in time. I'm gonna go back to the Kut-Ku hammer because it takes less sharpening for the same thing. There's Cephadrome, land shark. I think the word might have been in an area, like how the gold, metal Wraths and Wraths in general like to stick together. So, like how, remember there's the double metal Wrath quest in the village that's G rank. And it's super, like as soon as one moves, the other one follows, sort of thing. probably should have done this with Lance rather than the hammer. Oh well. I think that's the Cephadrome over there. It's way over there. No, no, it's not. It might have been, yeah. I forgot Cephadrome can paralyze you. Yes. I wish it didn't take so long. Having a electrolysis or whatever, the laser hair removal stuff, is something I would really want to do in the future. Just like almost full body sort of thing. Because I really, really dislike having body hair. It's one of the worst parts about being in this body, honestly, is that there's hair on me. Ideally, I would probably keep head here, just because it's not that bothersome, and it can be, you know, I don't mind that. Although I also equally wouldn't mind being bald, so. I would leave the stuff that's important, that makes, you know, bodies work better. For example, it would be a bad idea to get rid of, say, your eyebrows or eyelashes, because those actually, you know, serve a good purpose in keeping stuff out of your eyes. But overall, most hair otherwise, like body hair and stuff like that, and facial for me, and too, yeah, go away. I can't wait until I can afford that. Definitely not. That can all go, Big G. That serves no purpose except to make me unhappy. No. Are we going to 3 or to 2? Or to 7? That's the question here. Yeah, all of it can go. Also, hello Jack, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. We're taking a break from Kut-Ku. We did a bunch of mining. We're working on our new armor and new weapons. You know, as somebody that dislikes being stuck in a human body, that's one of the few things I can actively change that makes it a little more comfortable. I forgot how much barrel bombs hurt. I might die. It's like, I'll just kick this bomb, no problem. It was a problem. Never mind, it wasn't a problem. I take it back. No problem. Come on, scales. There's 1. 2 more. Help! Abseros, please. 2. Okay. So we just need 1 cephaloscale to show up in the rewards. Oh yeah, 100% Jack. I'm more or less not going to be raiding anybody related to Monster Hunter during this entire wait. We'll be finding other people doing other games, or just random people on Twitch. There's going to be lots of being very careful. The real goal is to live long enough that medical tech and all that gets to a point where I can just abandon this entirely and be something else. No cephaloscale. Ah. Like that's the true dream for me. Oh, I just need 1 more cephaloscale. Alright, so I do have I do have livers on me, so I can do the liver quest, get 1 scale, and then just turn in the livers to leave. Yep, I have not even seen the trailer. So when the direct happened, me and my partner were gonna watch it together because we like Nintendo stuff. And all I know was like the first second or so, we didn't know what it was, you know, because nobody did. And then the moment I saw Rathlos, I was like, oh nope, time to hide. And I just put like a pillow up to the side so I couldn't see the screen. I covered my ears, and I waited for him to tell me it was safe to look. Yep, so I know that, so I knew something was coming, and I had no idea what it was. And then we kept it that way. And then afterwards, I had him put in, because I have YouTube blocking stuff, so I can block content I don't want to see, you know, for spoils and stuff. And then, so I had him put in all the relevant keywords and things in my YouTube filter system. So anything that could possibly be related should get blocked automatically, so I can't even see them in suggestions or anything. And then I had him do the same to my Twitter feed. So, you know, muted words and all that. Wow, the synchronized tailspin. It's really weird when monsters have sounds together, and the sounds, like, blend into the same thing. Yep, so we're gonna try our best. We will try our best. I wouldn't be surprised if something happens for Swiles eventually, just because of how long you have to go. But we're gonna try our best. How did we not get a scale? 2 livers? Really? Oh, nice spawn in. Ah, he got away. We'll do our best, yep. Well, not just IC, Derp is there. Psychotic is a new mod in our community now. Dang it, the turnaround. Please. How did I manage to whiff almost all of that? We just need one more Cephalo scale. Just one more. Okay. My friend's work has wrapped up, so we're probably gonna... Today's stream will probably end on us getting Plesioth armor. If I can get this scale to show up. Ah, come on. Bonk. He's less often here in stream, but he's much more active in Discord side. Too early. Okay, 2 chances. Don't fade away because I got hit by that. Oh my goodness. Double livers. Again. It's so hard to get a scale. Okay, we got our scale. Finally. There's a reference. You get your combo list of things you've done and the monster list of things you fought after you buy it. I don't think there's anything more than that I've seen. Yeah, there's nothing like that. There's no guild card either to see that, and it's not in the reference. Doesn't keep track. Alright, let's make our new armor. Let's make our new armor. Cool. And I see somebody doing Noida and being blind. So I have no idea if they'll be, you know, interesting or not, but if this looks like it's actually a stream that's happening. If not, I'll find someone else doing it. We'll see. Anyways, let's get the armor first. Take off this stuff. And then we want to take out all my cephaloscales, 12 union ore, 8 plesioth, 26. Okay. Plesioth helm? It's the Blade Master one, right? Yeah. Goodbye, a bunch of money. Plesioth mail. We're going up by 5 defense on our armor, so 25 defense more total. That's pretty good. Plesioth Vambrises. I didn't put them on. Plesioth Greaves. Let's go grab our arms real quick. I really do like how Plesioth armor looks. Hunger halved. I'm not complaining. Anti-heat. Interesting. KO duration doubled. I think that means double stun. That's fun. What do you mean it looks dumb? I like Plesioth armor. Cool. We have new armor. Alright, and then next stream we will do the Monoblos to get the Greatsword upgrade, and then some other stuff for the other weapons. We got the armor. And that's good. Alright, so here's a random person doing Noida. I don't know how much they've played, but they're blind, and I like Noida a lot. So, let's go say hi to someone. And I'll see you all probably 2 days. I'm not planning on streaming tomorrow, so the next time.